What's going on, everybody? CaptainRoBear Crew here for Merrowstrand, episode 68. We owe you one.
So close.
So almost nice.
So close to being nice.
It's still nice, but you know, it's not nice.
Anytime I get to hang out with my friends and play D&D, it's a really nice time.
Next week,
You're such a
Merrowstrand's
Hallmark
gonna
card.
come.
From both ends.
No, statistically speaking, from that, nobody does.
Nobody does.
Oh, I get it now. We're in the deep below.
Deep
I
below.
think chat's like, I think I'm watching the wrong Merrowstrand.
Nope, say
It's like,
once. It's 2023.
I don't remember this. It's like,
It's the Farouk Does Merrowstrand edition.
yeah.
I will say I do forget that Farouk is here from time to time since he's joined. There's been less like, oh yeah, that's right, dude from the
Who?
Fireplane's here.
I'm here to fix the cable.
I'm really
Big
just here
bird.
for food RP.
Not wrong.
What I'm here
Not wrong at
for.
all.
We're gonna go ahead and run that ad while we do miserable announcements.
Miserable.
Don't worry, chat. You're not gonna miss anything of true importance.
Pains in the soul.
Just hoping none of us have actual announcements this week.
This is the week where all of us have big
Yeah.
announcements.
Yeah, it's something.
Reach the core audience. You gotta subscribe to know our bullshit. Radio. Got anything you want to hit folks up with?
Nothing for me. Just in the world of radio and hey, I was voted number 21 of 25 best alternative programmers in the country.
Wow.
What's that number again?
21 of 25.
Oh, boy.
As voted by my peers in the alternative programming world, I was 21 of 25.
Wow, you have no programming.
So you
friends,
know what?
do you?
I'm feeling real good today.
There's
Top 25, baby. Let's go. Let's
Say
go.
top 25.
four interns.
See, he's getting degrees, ladies and gentlemen. That's
Oh.
all I got.
There's
No,
only
that's a
3
C. I don't think
interns.
that's a C.
So you're saying there's a chance?
That's
Well, I
a
mean,
lot of
considering there's, 200 plus markets and programmers that go for all of them, I mean, it doesn't suck, but, it's not number one. If you're not first, you're last.
So wait, there's more than 25? There's just
Oh
25
yeah,
that-
they cut it off at 25. They
Okay.
give you the top
Oh.
25 programmers
You gotta
in
lead with
America.
that.
It,
Okay.
yeah, it sounded like there was only 25.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
you're-
That's what he
No,
wanted.
there's a lot more than that.
but,
I mean,
hey,
with
well,
the
then
state
that's-
of radio, we
That's
believed
great.
it. Like,
What
I
can
can't
say? You're
remember
very
the last time I
convincing.
listened to the radio.
to change
What was
my
that?
radio
I
station.
didn't hear that. I went deaf for a moment.
well,
As is my
whatever
radio experience.
you had to do with Casey Kasem to get there, we're proud of you. Even if you're even if you're not proud of yourself.
Dude, it was all about,
We will
what
talk
was
about
that?
that.
Was it like Laura After Dark or something? I don't know. It's like the romance music, like way back in high school.
Talking
I was
about
working in the kitchen.
the
Delilah. It was
Delilah.
Delilah. Yeah.
Still the one. Oh, dude, the best
Hey,
short out
listeners,
there.
Welcome for coming in to Delilah. We're so excited to have you
On
tonight.
NPR or something?
Yeah.
No, this is just radio. This is like Delilah. I don't know. It was like, dude, I was like 15 slinging dishes and like they would just turn on. It was like it happened at like 11 p.m. It's just like all of a sudden, hey guys, Delilah After Dark.
You
Here to
were
bring
on
you all
online
the.
talking about sex. You were on Delilah requesting songs to get sex.
Yeah. it was- this one goes out to Big Mark. This is for Susie with love. It's like,
Jeez.
what's happening?
Yeah, truly. Definitely the reaction.
Uh oh. Was it that soothing? Hey, Rob.
Tim, any announcements?
Not after that. Not after Delilah.
What are you gonna divulge us with, Delilah? You got any announcements?
Oh, hey there, Delilah. I do actually. This week, we're back with Fears of Fortune over on Forgotten Adventures. except for it is not tomorrow on Wednesday because the DM and his wife are off on their honeymoon celebrating and stuff this week. So it will be this Saturday, January 25th starting at 3 p.m. Central for Eastern. And that's over at twitch.tv/Forgotten Adventures. This is episode 6 of, I think, 10 to 12 maybe for the first season. And there's conversations about, additional seasons and all of that. But if you want to go check me out there, we'll be Forgotten Adventures this Saturday, 3 p.m. Central. Super, super excited. Super good story.
Did your character really hate something over there?
Yes.
What's
I wanted to play something totally different.
What's your character upset about?
Oh gosh, I don't, spoilers. But
What isn't he upset about?
He's essentially he's cursed, and he's just got to deal with it. So
Cursed.
some would call it a blessing. Some would call it a blessing, but he calls it a curse. But I wanted to play something different, but everyone else chose something, and then I was like, well, we're not gonna have 2 mages in the group. It's like, we'll die. And trust me, they need me because boy, oh boy, ain't nobody else soaking damage in that group.
Tired of
it's a
getting
good
beat
time.
up.
It's a lot of fun.
Hell yeah.
Nice. I got nothing.
Not
Whole
even
lot
a
of
good
nothing.
picture, a good video. You go and you do all this awesome shit.
I went and did desert shit this last weekend, but I can't share any of it. So I did weird desert stuff. Did the weird desert stuff with the weird desert people. If you know about Joshua Tree area, then you know. If you don't know, then you don't get to know about it.
Everyone knows.
Yep, there's a lot of that.
I
think
don't.
everyone
Now I'm
knows.
curious.
A lot of cool stars.
Googling on the other screen.
Googling weird.
I'm looking
desert
for the link to
people
the pictures in the Merrowstrand channel. I don't know what
I
you're
know.
talking about.
The only thing we've ever gotten is from Ice with him dancing in the middle of nowhere. This is the only thing we ever get.
Dude,
Everything else is classified. You're
was
just
the
as
best
bad as me
picture
going to a
ever.
convention. I don't bring back shit. I've been all over the
It's
world.
just all up here.
Yeah.
I know. I got one picture of a pork chop I ate
As you can
3
tell by
years
the
ago
video,
on Instagram.
he just
Hey, that was a good pork chop.
It was a good one. It was a good one.
It has the best picture too, by the way. It's just
I'm a
like
very
you off on the
present
side by
human.
yourself, just dancing.
Like even in last year's con season, we took pictures. We're like, okay, we just got here. Let's take some pictures. None of us posted them. Not a single one of us posted them. Not a single one of us.
They're buried on
We're
our
the
cameras to
worst.
die the next time that we get a new.
I think the last
new
one I
phone.
saw was on Rocker's like Instagram story at like PAX or something, and it was just like, oh, okay, yeah, we did it.
Look, these humans have legs. Wow, that's crazy.
COVID really took the wind out of my sails with posting. I've just never really recovered. It's 5 years later, but I haven't personally recovered.
I'm gonna have proof for tax purposes, so
Yeah, there you go.
that's really all it is.
There you go.
I was clearly here to hear. Location mark.
I was here. Ice, you got any announcements for us?
I got nothing. Later this year, forever, we're going back out to those dinosaurs. So we got to drop that money.
Yay.
Now we get to cry about those payments until it's time to go again.
Don't go to Jurassic Park, okay? It never works out, okay?
This is basically Jurassic Park.
Mm-hmm.
They even have a meteor landing site and everything.
I heard the steps. That was sick, by the way. I
That's
was like,
true.
oh, that's so good.
That's your sign that Jurassic Park is about to come on AMC. It's one of the 3 movies they show on there.
Dude, it's a classic.
So good.
Life finds a way.
Life finds a way.
Indeed it does.
Oh.
Yeah, I actually finally have my MagFest schedule. So if you guys are going to MagFest this weekend, I have 3 panels that I'm on. Friday, I'm going to be on the art of homebrewing, crafting a unique game at, oh God, they put these at military time. Jeez, I'm not doing that. I can't. Nobody's
Can't
going to.
Minus 12.
What we want to know is which one of these panels has the colon liquor.
Here's the deal. I don't know what time zone they posted in either.
Oh yeah.
I never learned to read.
Yeah. So Friday, I'm gonna be on the homebrew
There's the panel.
panel.
Just Google it.
Then I'll be on Level Up, breaking into the games industry, where I'm gonna tell a bunch of people not to quit their jobs.
How to break into the games industry? Keep your day job.
I looked at everybody else, like Sam's gonna be positive. There's a bunch of positive people on here. I definitely can tell that I've been put on here to tell the truth.
Follow your dreams, everyone.
Bring that Midwest grounding in there.
How much of your savings do you want to drain before you realize that you're really not good at this?
If you lead with that, that should be a leading sentence.
You know what, the job that got you to this con? Don't quit it. Hey, by the way, look at this. You guys notice this casual Balgura that's hanging out over here?
I did. I was curious about that.
He's just Billy Balgura just hanging out over here.
He's been watching, man. He just likes watching.
Dylan's like, I did that. It was an accident.
We don't call it a cuck tower for nothing.
That's all you. And then on Saturday, I'm on From Table to Screen, launching your TTRPG content journey, where I tell people to keep their home. Where I tell people not to play D&D on the internet. No.
Let's be honest. Sunday, you're not gonna have a voice to tell them.
That's old cons, Adam. You haven't been in a while. I've been keeping my voice.
I know.
That's because we don't go to the bars anymore, ever.
Good point.
You don't go to parties anymore.
Well,
Drinking in the hotel room is so much easier.
you would need a bartender to serve you at those, and
That's true.
These venues increasingly don't have them. So hotel lobby it is for us. Also, for those GCXers, the early passes are up. If you get the early pass, you can go ahead and book the hotel room. I will be at the Cabana again. After Hours Park is Adventure Island. So for those that know, Kong, I highly recommend it.
It was so fun.
Super fun. Have a blast. We'll still be hanging out in the pool doing the thing. Largely, after we did our first Pioneer run, there's tons of like nooks and crannies and spaces inside that hotel, and they weren't jerks to us. So I'm pretty excited about it. Obviously, we will be doing our annual live show there. More than likely, it's going to be the last episode of Vecna. If everything works out all right, I would love for that to be the Vecna fight that we have on stage. But
That'd be pretty slick.
That'd be cool.
if we get the same room as we did last time, we want to try to fill it with D&D content for the whole weekend, which is super dope. Excited about that. And also, I'm never walking over there again now that I know I can take black car service.
Oh my goodness, thank goodness.
To the back.
That was such a haul.
Yep. You can do it once, and then you're like, that was good, but not the amount of times that we went over there.
That was foofsh.
A bit much.
That man's bag is as much as him, weighs as much as him, chat, weighs as much as him. It's crazy.
Hopefully, they have laptops set up there the whole week. That apparently that was an option and just wasn't done.
Oh, well, that's, now
that's
we know.
neat.
Yeah.
That's cool.
To be fair, that was a pretty last minute pivot. There was probably a lot of things that didn't get capitalized on because of that last minutedness.
Yeah, remember that. They put together a con in like
a month. Yeah, that ain't easy.
I can't wait to see with this full, because this has been in the wings for a bit.
Right.
Like it was always going to be heading to Universal at some point in time.
Just got fast tracked.
Yeah, just got real fast tracked. So I'm excited to see with preparation what's going to go down. I imagine it's going to be easier to get from facility back and forth. But
I wonder what I'm going to bring home this time that I'm going to need antibiotics for 3 weeks for.
Poor man.
Keep your legs out of the pool.
I thought you were gonna say keep your legs closed, and I was gonna say no, sir.
No,
No.
I would never tell you to do that.
No.
You do it the cheap way, man. You do it the cheap way. You take an extra vitamin C with zinc. That's
I don't think that would have saved me. Dirty.
Okay, one last announcement before we start the game. I officially have insurance again for the first time since pre-COVID.
Yeah.
Woo! Yay! It's awesome. It's the most expensive thing I pay for per month.
Yep, yeah, it is.
Got it.
But if
worry,
you're
that's
dumb
for-
and you
that's
jump
the
your
way
bike
everyone
off a
feels.
ramp with the kids, it comes in handy.
No,
You still pay money out of pocket.
Yeah, so that's exciting. Thanks for thanks for that partner or I don't know what the fuck to call it anymore. Whatever it is. That extra 10% largely helps pay that bill. So
Nice.
appreciate y'all, man. And yeah, I'll probably use it about as much as I use my my Amazon telehealth that I had for months. But hey, if you guys don't have insurance, I'm telling you, $9 a month, that Amazon telehealth, that shit rocked.
Get you some scripts.
Yep, you need a script, need a Z-Pack, boom, done. But we need to pick up where we left off last week. As you guys have headed under the sea.
Under the sea.
Heading towards wherever the Cinder Queen is hiding in the fault lines, you guys have taken the anomaly from the deep below to fast track your way there. In the process, taking in Malachar and all that comes with it. You guys have battled through your first wave of fire elementals, picking up some sweet loot in hand. You guys need to continue navigating these depths. Go ahead and give yourselves a short rest.
Oh no. Oh no. That's scary. Oh, that's the long rest button. What is? There it is.
It's the fork and knife.
Oh,
The fork and
we
knife.
have a new update that now we're in D&D 4.2 on Foundry, where you have some new options where you can click whether it's a new day, which this one is not.
Okay.
But yeah, it cleaned things up a little bit.
And auto spend hit dice.
Yeah, baby.
Our short rest still maxes out 10 hit points, right? So we don't really need to.
No, you just click the button now that auto does it, that rolls your auto hit dice.
Got it. Okay.
And it that's cool.
Yeah, baby, we're slowly getting the automations that we need.
the chat bubble or whatever is just going insane.
Oh, dude, this thing freaked out.
Let's
Freak out.
It's doing
It'll-
each individual hit dice.
Yeah, each dice it's like
Because
it's
it's doing
just
it
showcasing
until
it.
you're full, right?
Yeah.
So it doesn't want to overdo it.
It's hilarious.
Right on.
I'm trying to see how it actually spend one.
The dice finally cleared.
It'll show you right there, like your hit dice right below your hit points. It'll show you.
Oh, okay. I
During
rolled, I
this
rolled
short
10
rest,
out of 14.
Oh my god!
I'll make Pal reappear.
I was
Oh,
messed up.
Lord.
I went 11.
I was like, I was messed up.
There's our boy.
Come on back, big guy.
Figuratively, during this rest, Farouk would have also cast Lesser Restoration for you, Akiko. So you may remove the exhaustion.
Oh, nice. I was gonna
Oh,
say
yeah.
I'm still pretty.
If Farouk wouldn't have, I
Pretty
would have
did
used the staff to do so, but he got it.
So that would be under
Conditions?
effects. Got it,
Effects.
Yeah.
Yep. Fantastic.
All right. What is everybody doing and how you rest in the anomaly? We really haven't explored it,
No.
RP wise, and what it looks like, but it is as furnished as a Victorian pirate style ship in Cabinet.
Krak is going to look for any thing that it looks like it could be useful in any sort of crafting, alchemy, and or like paperwork. You know, anything that has like some mechanical design and or recipe on it.
So there isn't really anything to take or harvest in here. This is just about exploring your own imagination and kind of what has kept your time.
Even though that's literally, even though there's nothing to find, he's still, you know, lifting up floorboards, you know, taking out desk drawers and flipping them up and tapping on them. Like, he's really occupying his brain in this moment.
Krak, you would notice that largely this place has been abandoned for a long, probably since you were here the first time.
Does anybody know how these things got in here? Bud's gonna like go to where he saw the giant fire fiend. Does it look like there was a easy latch that they just kind of opened up and came in, or was it?
Oh, this thing's open, buddy.
Yeah, it's just water around, right? So they could just kind of like swim in and out.
Yeah, we
of
just
it.
have an oxygen bubble.
Yeah, okay.
And we knew they were coming up from the fissures and stuff.
Right.
So
Okay.
Yeah.
these are
So they
just the
can just,
first
like-
little swimmers.
They're just hot enough to be under the water, and they can just swim around and just jump right in. Okay. Well, that's good to know, I guess. So we just need to be always on the lookout.
I think the big concern was we didn't even know they were here or close by.
No, they just like showed up.
What's our little Fey Goblin friend's name again?
Percy.
Percy. Like, I just, as they say that, I just kind of look over at Percy and go, why didn't you know?
What do you want from me? I ran the first time.
Yeah, but you said you were like, you've been taking care of this boat. And also, I'll commend you on your cleaning job. You really found everything and threw it out the window.
Truth be told, I haven't done a whole lot. Not a whole lot. See, largely the fish kind of treat this as like a biomass. So, hunting's been easy. Just trying to clean up after myself a little bit. You can see there is 2 small cheek prints in one of the chairs where he's been sitting at.
He's worn himself a chair.
He's a little oily boy. That's about it.
All right, why didn't you just tell us that before?
What
I
did
mean,
I tell
you
you
were
what
nervous.
before?
You made it seem like you had full control of this thing until Akiko shows.
Oh no, he pretty much told us that he was doing nothing but taking it for a ride.
Oh, I must have drifted off.
Yeah.
I
Vindicated.
I
wonder,
guess the real question is who was really steering it in the first place, because they don't seem very sentient, as I'm still kind of waving and watching them like look back and forth with the
fishman.
The longer it goes on, Krak just starts like, hip hop hooray, ho, hey, ho.
Well, I wonder if there's any way that we can make ourselves less of a target as we're trying to sneak in. I look around. It looks like it's pretty bright. Does it look like there's any way that we can make it less bright?
I mean, we could dim the fires, but at the end of the day, it's a pretty big air bubble.
I feel like how am I supposed to hide a giant vessel? I don't know. I don't feel like there
Especially
really is.
from enemies who are literally just going to go after anything they see, anything that's not them. We already know that they're going after the deep below too. They want everything.
It pains me to be so
Not sneaky.
unprepared. I feel like that we're just going head first into, you know, something, waiting for there to be a disaster.
Oh, good thing is, Bud, at least we're going in towards the deep below with something from the deep below. We have camouflage from them. We can fight one enemy. We can fight these fire fiends. But fighting the deep below and them at the same time would be problematic.
That's true. That's fair.
As Tarben is literally lounging in two feigning sofas he found and pushed together over by his little forge he has by this heat vent.
Didn't we go through part of the deep below already?
No, I think we just kind of like started the process.
Okay.
We dipped our toe in.
Okay.
Yeah, you're
I didn't know how far we
just
really got.
beginning
Yeah.
to go through now.
We dipped our toe in, thought that the chlorine count was a little too high, and we're like, we're good.
I feel like my knee's gonna get MRSA in here.
Called out. By the way, if anybody comes to
gonna be
GCX
right
next
back.
year, I'll show you the pictures.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess we got this. Just I guess a little bit of downtime. We're just moving. Feels weird to just
Quietly.
be kind of sitting here thump on my foot, but Christian, how you holding up?
Trying to
that
think
was-
if Christian would be there or if he'd be off somewhere else.
You're brooding in a side chamber somewhere.
I looked to my
Small
Yeah,
room.
I
Yeah,
think
where are you
so.
gonna go?
Yeah, I know. I think he's probably in a side chamber or something. Like he's not happy about the current situation, and I think he's very unhappy with certain members of the group as well. And so I think he's like, yeah, I don't think he wants to sit here and stomach this new companionship or allyship that they have. You know, and it's like I hate like rehashing the same thing, but like, yeah, he's just like, he's not gonna be sitting there having this whatever conversation and like lounging and relaxing. Like he's pretty anti this decision that's been made. So I
he's
don't,
not
I
in
don't
the
think
same
he's
room. I'd
there.
have to go to him to talk to him.
Yeah, you'd have to. Yeah, I mean, he's probably found some, you know, room or something that's tucked off from like the main point and is probably in there attempting to meditate, trying to clear his mind and clear this anger and frustration and confusion. And I mean, there's a lot going on for him right now. And he's normally his meditation is a solace, but when you don't have a connection to that whom you're meditating, it becomes challenging. So yeah, so if you probably turn around to try and like ask that or whatever, and he's already gone.
Well, I guess that's kind of fair. I mean, he didn't really seem too keyed up on this stretch of the journey. I don't know. I felt kind of bad just leaving him off by himself. Should we go talk to him? Is that too pushy?
I mean, there's any time to push him, it's now.
That's what I kind of feel like. Does anybody want to go with me, or is it just going to be me?
I think I'm done.
I'm just gonna kind of open my eyes really wide and kind of put a book like right over my face, just real slow.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe
I
you two
think-
having a little bit of space is not the worst thing.
Yeah,
I don't think I'm on his happy list either, though, right now.
I think too many people is going to feel like
An intervention?
intervention. Like,
Yeah.
hey, sit down, buddy. We got something to share with you. And we all pull out little notes and we tell him how much he's disappointed us. And then he gets mad and storms out the room and he goes on a bender. Like, it just seems wrong.
There's only so many rooms he could be at here, so let's
You
just
could just go into
separate
the water.
and-
Yeah, I don't want to
and
do that.
just try and find him. There's 1, 2, 3 doors here.
Okay,
Are we
I'll go
each
check.
gonna take a door?
I'll go check this one.
I figured with
Are we
with
gonna
with
roll
this-
who finds him?
I'm going south. I don't have to roll. I'm going south.
All right. I'm gonna go towards this direction because that's where
I guess
my
that's who should roll. If anybody should roll, it should be Christian to roll which room he went to.
Sure.
Oh gosh, I'm gonna kind of roll my eyes and
One, two,
know
three,
that I
four,
caused
right?
a bit of a problem.
Yeah,
So I'm
like
gonna
one
come look
is-
at this right side.
1,
One is
Two.
north, 2 is east, 3 is south,
4.
4 is west.
Guys, look at how much our DM has trained us. He can leave the room for minutes at a time, and we still just automate our DM.
We create our own.
We're in the seat now. So then anyway, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna kill this. Okay, she's dead. We did it. We went down. We killed her.
I am
we
so
came
glad
back.
I didn't
Like,
find you. Oh my god.
We're done. You know, it's done. We won the campaign, chat.
We are level
I-
21 now.
I get to the door. I like put my ear to it, see if I can hear anything.
It would be.
Yeah, I don't hear
Silent.
anything, so I'm like, "Hi, you're probably not in this one." And I'll like wiggle the handle, peer it open.
You'd
Are you in here?
you'd see Christian probably kneeling in like the center of the room, the sword in the front, like head closed. What?
Didn't want to disturb you too much. Just was checking in to see where you were, how you were feeling, making sure
I'm
you weren't.
fine. Thank you.
Well, that's good. Look, I know this is not easy for you.
I don't really care to hear it, bud.
What?
I'm busy.
Okay. Maybe I can just sit with you.
Let me know if there's an issue. I'll be ready.
Oh, okay. Well, same, I guess. If you need us, we'll be out here. Okay.
There's no response.
Goodbye. Look back to Tarben.
but this time I've come back.
He's not over here.
Yeah, I found him. He is very nice, which is not a good sign. I feel like he didn't yell. He didn't curse at me.
Was it like one of more of those things where your dad's like, I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed?
He was honestly the calmest I feel like I'd ever seen him after being like, when I know that, I mean, like you know what he's like when he's upset. It was cold. It was businessy.
He's pissed.
I don't even know if it's anger as much as it's just doesn't like any of it. I don't know. It felt this may just be my anxiety, but it felt like he's never gonna believe or trust us ever again. Like this.
Well,
this
it's
may
not
be-
like he did a lot to help, and I'll just kind of like turn away from the door.
I mean,
If he wants to sit there and brood, he can sit there and brood.
I mean, I get where he's coming from a little. I mean, I get it. Like, this dude is not. I look over at Malakark and see if he's listening to us. I'm assuming he's probably not.
He's probably jumped in my my double lounge fainting couches and is now
Right.
enjoying the warmth of the forge.
I get it. The dude's a shithead. I don't really want anything to do with him, but I mean, are we making the right call? Is this the right move? I don't want to do this at the cost of Christian leaving us. That just doesn't. Is that worth it?
Well, Christian's happiness with what's going on isn't exactly what's on the line. The world is on the line.
I mean, that's true.
Everyone's lives are on the line.
I mean, that's true.
I hoped that maybe he'd understand it, but clearly...
You gotta remember, he, to a certain degree, and it's the wrong word, but it's the only word that comes to mind, he idolized Marcos. And the last vestige we have is Marcos taking him on and giving his life up for it. So you gotta understand, as a warrior, he's got a sworn enemy. And he just watched 4 or 5 people that he's come to fight shoulder to shoulder with his sworn enemy. He's got every right to be pissed. I know Christian, as the warrior he is, see this through. Just need to just give him enough space to see that we're all fighting for one thing here. Malakar might be fighting for the deep below, but we're all fighting for the survival of this realm. Merrowstrand won't exist if we don't succeed. He'll find his way here. He'll find his way to this. He's gotta do it on his own.
I wonder if there's an I don't know. Just thinking about his connection to Ulrashan. That's another thing he lost.
He's just as strong without his God's connection as he is with it. It's in here.
Yeah, but he doesn't know that. That's the problem.
Let's give him time to work it out. Believe in Christian the way I do. You've seen how he fights. You know there's untapped power there. He just has to see it for himself. It's his journey of self-discovery. That's why he was exiled and sent to us in the first place.
Yeah. I don't know. I still just get a weird feeling about the way he reacted when he saw me.
Betrayal. It's how he feels.
It's what it feels like. Ugh. I don't like that feeling.
He feels out on this bubble in the middle of the ocean, headed to the deep below with someone he saw might have killed his mentor and the 5 people who fought alongside him. Complicit in this as much as you are, but bigger picture, we had other fights.
I mean, I guess, yeah. I wish I knew what was happening inside of his head, you know, like we could sit here and talk about how he's feeling, but wait, I look at Akiko. You could listen to what's inside of his
Not
head.
a chance.
That's probably a really bad idea. But I'm just like, it could give us some insight.
There's something special about asking the person who's had unbelievable trauma and absolute agency abuse to go and do that to somebody else.
With
Legit.
a lot of trauma and
Legit. It's just so legit. It's enough to where it makes it almost valid.
Exactly. The
Hey,
joke
not
all
not
the
all
way
ideas are
until-
good ideas. You know?
I wish I could just go in there and make it make sense. And you're right. I know he had a special connection. And we all did. And this is not a decision that we made easily, but it is one that we made. And I just have to believe somewhere that he's still in there. And that part of him still believes in us. And he may not see that right now. I know he doesn't. And he might not see it until after we're done. After the smoke is cleared and hopefully it works. Not hopefully. When it works. He'll see we did it for us. Not for Malachar. Not to go against Marcos. But to do the right thing. This is the right thing. It's just not in what looks like the right way.
Yeah, and that was well worded.
Thanks.
Okay.
Words I wish he could have heard from you himself.
I don't doubt that he could hear us.
No, he's very angry, according to Bud. Let him work through that. Give him time and the space he needs. As his friends, his family, we owe him that much.
Okay, well, I got another chapter I got to do on this little quickness manual, so I guess I'll go try to knock that out.
I grab my refillable beer mug and go sit with this book just on the edge of the pier, setting Marcos' trident right over and just popping the book right over it.
I'm just gonna call Pal over, like right, not in front of the door that Christian's behind, but like right next to it, and just kind of sit like on Pal and pull my little quickness manual out and spend, I don't know, I guess like an hour. We got like maybe an hour at least of boat ride time to do some book work.
Oh, plenty.
Yeah.
Seeing everybody like read, you see like Krak looks like he's pacing, and all of a sudden like he goes, "Oh yeah," and he just plops down like mid step and just pulls out the book and starts reading as well, his book.
In the middle of looking for like half flipping something. Oh yeah, book, and drops it.
Yeah, literally, it's like it's like super ADHD. He's like, "Oh, that's right, that's what I was doing."
Tarben will just take his happy ass back over to his little steam vent and grab his whetstone and just start filing that sharpened, that honed edge on Caramount's bite.
Farouk is going to be not far from you, harnessing some of the steam vent that's going on, as he's going to sit down and begin to make some crab soup dumplings.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, doctor, let's go.
Over the side, Percy is helping him roll all this out as well.
I would imagine like the fire fiend probably has some like charcoal still like left cindering somewhere, right?
Plenty of residual heat to use up here.
Yeah.
You know, never waste another man's warmth. Never waste another monster's warmth.
Use the whole beast.
As much as I try, I can never get over the Theo Von joke of him talking about climbing into his roommate's bed after he went to work. Go lay in another man's warmth.
Hot bunking it.
Yeah. It's an extension of the toilet joke that's just something about the full body instead of just the seat. It's just Don't feel alive until you've laid in another man's warmth.
It's so weird. Love it. What is Malakar doing? Anything? Is he just kind of sitting there chilling?
Malakar is not there.
Oh, Malakar is not there.
Of course not.
Malakar slipped into the ocean and has been patrolling around the anomaly.
Oh, okay. All right.
I would have laughed if it was like Malakar's in the room with Christian.
I don't think it'd be that quiet.
A lot of moaning.
You got some weird fantasy, okay?
You've heard men wrestle. Okay. Well, so it sounds like the boat's like protection's covered at least.
Yeah, he is definitely roaming the perimeter.
Okay. Does anybody know how deep the deep below is? How long are we going to be in this thing for?
How deep is the deep below? You know those crevasses that plunge into darkness? Beyond that. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Just...
My ex-girlfriend from college. That's perfect time for raiders. Perfect time. At least Rose Warrior knows what's going on around here. They've been complacent in this for a while. Appreciate y'all. And welcome, Coffee Keep. So, Mr. Tian. What door are you behind right now? While I was vacating my supper?
I rolled a 3 on my D4, so I was on the south door. We did RoBear rules, you know? Just simple.
You were like, we're going to get some dice in, whether he's here
absolutely.
or not.
Yeah.
Like
we
that?
We were talking about how we just, you know, we're so well trained that we just keep on rolling, even though the DM's gone.
Rolling.
Come on.
Come on.
Now I know y'all be loving this. Right. Yeah, he is in the like one of the southern rooms, and he's been trying to meditate and trying to find a sense of like center, because he knows he's not in an appropriate mind frame, and the group synopsis is pretty accurate. When it comes to kind of how he's feeling, because he does feel this sense of betrayal, and he's trying to pin that against that he knows that it's the end of the world that they're dealing with, and he knows that there's a duty and he's going to fulfill that duty through the very end, but it doesn't mean he has to be happy about it and who they chose to align with. And I think it also extends beyond the betrayal of, I feel like he really feels that people slighted Marcos for everything that he's done. For them to make decisions like this, it just doesn't rest well. And I think part of that is with the closeness. So as he sits there and he's trying to meditate, at first it's the ritualed, you know, kind of soft prayers, and knowing that there's no connection, he doesn't feel that familiar sense. And then Bud kind of does what Bud does and butts his head in and tries to just have this like conversation with him, and he just kind of shuts him out, and hears murmuring right outside the door of everyone talking about the situation. Probably doesn't pick up on everything, but knows that they're talking about it. And he gets frustrated. And with his eyes closed, he kind of thinks back to that moment when Marcos sent himself and Malakar away, knowing that he's still alive and with us, and the resonating words of Malakar that, of all the things that he said, the one that just kind of keeps spinning in his mind is, I'm here, where's Marcos? If I'm here and it's the end of the world, why isn't he here? And I think he kind of starts mumbling and talking to Marcos as if he's there. You know, I hate that son of a bitch. And I don't know why it bothers me that he said that, but why aren't you here? This is everything that we're fighting for, is it not? And now he's here, smug, smearing it in my face. And they chose him over you. After everything you've done. I don't know how to act or respond to that. I know that the mission is more important. Lives are at stake, all of our lives, and I get that. But I'm not going to pretend to like it for him or be happy with their choice. And I know you'd probably kick me and say stop whining like a bitch or whatever. She chose him. It just doesn't make sense. You've always been the reason of the group. Well, we'll get it done one way or the other, I suppose.
Go ahead and roll a D100. Choose 28 consecutive numbers.
I'm going to do the standard 1 through 28. Old school. 100. Nope.
Ugh.
Almost.
It's starting to become a trend. Unfortunately for Christian, there are only his thoughts.
Oh, that hurt. I think he gets pissed about that. Yeah, why wouldn't you answer?
If Christian would get pissed, then I would use a luck card.
I was going to ask if that was a possibility. You have full card stack, and I can burn luck for you, no problem.
Be a weird time to throw you a lucky, right?
It would.
I am at the door.
Frog at the door.
Yeah, I think it's like a goading. Like, it would definitely be a goading thing. But yeah, I can roll luck. Nope.
Got closer.
Same silence.
Fuck it, I can't do this. And he gets up with his sword and he goes outside. And he like opens the door, almost trips over Pal that's like laying right there, like Why are you here? Like looks down at Bud, like right outside his door, like
Comfy spot? Hey, where you going, big guy?
right. Where's Tarben?
I think he's over there.
Thanks. And he just like heads over towards where Tarben is. He's like on his like propped up 2-bed like thing next to the forge.
Just sitting there with the whetstone sharpening Caramel's bite.
Shoot, dumpling.
Christian. I'm gonna put an edge on that blade for you before the next fight.
Oh, this one doesn't have a blade that way. Remember? He like ignites it and it like then he extinguishes it. Yeah, soup dumpling would be good.
I'm not above putting an edge on your pocket knife if you need one. Got some time.
How do you feel about sparring?
I always love sparring.
Great. Get up.
Weapons? No weapons. What do you want to do?
No weapons.
Then it's wrestling. Let's have some fun.
He just drops Caramel's on those double feiners, stands up, puts the whetstone next to it.
Hoping you'd be down for a little exercise.
Yeah, I got some stuff I gotta get out.
Well, see how much you've brought.
No, I've taken bigger things than you down.
No doubt. I'll remember that as well.
Is now really the best time to be fighting each other?
Shut up. Which one do you have for this?
We found the bookie! We found it!
We start
You see like you hear just like a big sack of clink laid down next to you. I got the bear.
No, you can't have the bet. All my money is on Tarben. Are you kidding me?
Wow, no one's got me. Okay.
I would lay money on you.
No,
Sorry, but y'all bet against me on
100%.
this one. You're a rage cage right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Akiko, vote for.
I 100% have tea in for this fight. I'm winning the
good.
big
That's where the
bucks.
smart money's at, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm just gonna kind of sit with my back up against Pal with just the book, just so I can barely see over it.
I'm still reading.
Yeah.
Everyone's just
Farouk's gonna look down at Percy. Oh shit, they're serious. Oh, God damn. hey, little buddy, we gotta get the away over here, okay?
Oh, this should be very good.
All my martial attack buttons were on the last platform. I've never used one on this one.
yeah, me neither.
I'm looking at like unarmed attacks, and this is
So, Mr. T, and I assume you're gonna get big.
I don't know if I can get big.
You can if you ask a certain someone.
Yeah. No, what you would see, I think as he like kind of stands like across from you, feel free to use any tricks of the trade that you'd like. Any prep you want to do before this starts.
All I need are these.
as you see those massive bear paws go out in front of you. You see the claws shoot out.
Fair enough.
Do you guys still have unarmed strikes?
That's what we were talking about. We don't have unarmed strikes on our character sheets anymore.
Yeah.
Most of the time I take them off because it's always like, it's usually just, RP that we're using them for.
Yeah, well, my bad. No, we could, yeah.
No.
I mean, we can roll d20s against each other. That's fine. We go.
Stop. I got you. I got
10
you.
gold on Tarben, 10 gold on Tian.
Oh, bets are in chat now. Let's go.
Yeah, can we get a poll up there?
Even
Can we get a
chat's
poll?
even chat. Okay, 20 on Tarben, 50
Hey,
on
one of the
Tian.
mods, drop that poll.
Thank you.
Yeah, here's
Bag of gold.
Bag of gold.
No,
I like how the
look at
gold
how
is gold.
Gold.
I love gold.
You guys didn't look in the bag, so that's your fault.
That's so goblin of you.
all right. Let's try these out. Let's see if this is all set.
They work.
How to create poll. I'll figure it out.
It's up.
Okay. I won't figure it out.
I
Oh,
see
this
it.
is
Let me move
hilarious. You guys both get your 1d8 radiant on your fist.
Yeah, 100%. With what we got.
The fist of God.
Holy shit. Also, it looks like they have fixed rolling. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and I am going to have the dice not show up in the roll log until they finish rolling.
Yes. Yes. Oh, that's so exciting.
That's cool.
Yeah, it looks like it's fixed because that's bracketed 1d8 radiant there, and it's not stalling
let's
out.
go.
So we're gonna give this a try. Okay, gentleman's wager. You guys need to pick what the damage amount is gonna be.
Till death.
Yeah.
200 hit points.
I mean, what's your hit points, Christian?
We're gonna do it to a point.
I'm
So
just
we're gonna
trying
be
to-
like first to 100 or first to 50. What do you guys want to do?
It's like you guys are playing 21.
Yeah. I mean,
Right, I was trying
yeah, I
to
was
figure
just
like
gonna say
a
if it's
third.
comparable. I mean, I'm at 192.
No,
so.
you're climbing. He's saying like
Yeah,
You're gonna
okay.
go to a point. Let's do to 100. First
100,
to
yeah.
first to 100.
Yeah, that's fair.
action search.
Yeah, because that would be bloodied for Christian.
Yeah, I'm not as beefy as you, I think.
Wow. To be fair, Tarben's always bloody. So
Yeah, that's the athlete all the time anyways. This is what I do.
But yeah, we don't want to go like Jared Leto and Fight Club level here.
Okay, so here's what we're
I'm
gonna do.
smite on every hit.
Big Bear has 252, so we're gonna do 126. So if at that point whoever loses, if Bear loses, you guys are both bloodied. You know.
Yeah.
This,
Okay.
figuratively, this is where it's gonna be at. This is that little bit extra you got to push through.
I like that 126 is not an even number too. Like it's even, but it's not like a
Oh,
rounded
poll in
number.
chat says Tian.
58% on Tian.
I don't
Wow.
know about that, but
Too bad y'all are losing your money.
I'm getting that spray painted bag of nuts and bolts this man just threw down.
Oh man, you know what? I think we need a figuratively we need an asset for this, and we're gonna drop it. Oh, look at there! Tom Cardos
Drop that
always has what I need. Here we go.
Oh my gosh.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Christian gets ghosted by his patrons and just resorts to violence. It's so good.
Something to be said for, beating the hell out of your favorite sock puppet.
Okay,
Oh my gosh.
we're also gonna do this with sumo rules on this bad boy. If
Oh yeah.
if you get pushed out of the circle, you have to come back and roll with disadvantage.
Oh,
Okay.
snap! That's
So
dirty.
if one person gets pushed out, you guys get reset, and then the next time that you attack, you're at disadvantage for one turn.
Mhm. Okay.
Rough.
Boom. Let's go and roll for initiative, boy.
Oh jeez.
Oh,
Oh, nat 1.
if there's a time to do it, it's now. Which I think is fitting because I think legitimately Christian probably goes, go ahead, make your first
Sure.
move.
You can't. You can't make this now one cool.
I was gonna do that anyway.
I was
Like legitimately, even if I got first, I was gonna,
He's over here, Neo from the Matrixing it.
Let's go. Big Bear, you have been gestured.
Perfect. Can I channel divinity?
Unfortunately, neither of you can because you guys are not sworn enemies.
Yeah, that's deeper than just us sparring. That's why I wanted to ask. But yeah,
Neither of you can. You don't. You literally that has to be a sworn enemy, and right now you're not. Maybe, I don't know. You get punched in the balls. Maybe it changes.
Tarben's just affixing those wraps around his arms as he finished tightening them. He pulls up in that tight stance as he stumbles forward.
And remember, there's no great weapon master applied here. It's just bop bop.
Yeah, we're just squaring up.
Yeah.
Or you can also shove.
Yep.
Well, I'm going in for the hit.
I gotta figure out what my AC is.
Oh, I thought you were gonna go in for the bear spear there for a second.
No, I mean I thought about it, but I'm straight just going for that rush in hit. Using my momentum, I'm gonna swing at him.
Oh wow, the 20.
It was right there.
First punch goes sky high.
Are we doing 2 swings?
Yeah, you get 2 attacks, right?
Yep. Just want to make sure. This is uncharted territory.
Oh my god, it goes
there's my
19 to
one.
the 1. Oh,
Wow.
Comes over
10.
the top.
You duck just in time. I need a dexterity saving throw from you, Big Bear, or you are wobbling out.
Of the ring.
Good
17.
God, he rolls the 9. You just catch yourself.
No, my gold. Oh wait. Okay.
A little bit of a pivot on that one.
And as you like kind of go out of the way, he just immediately tries to go for that like kind of like kidney back shot. Like as you kind of like dodge around, he just immediately just goes in for that swing on you. Let me T for Tarben.
On
Truly.
Tarben.
Oh god, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, we're good. Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
Everything's
And
fine.
now I'm gonna swing up a little bit, kind of as that kind of happens. And then yeah, I got my unarmed strike here, which is pretty neat.
There we go. First connect.
Oh, first blood. Sweep the leg.
Yeah, it's only a 1. It's only a 1 on the damage.
Still 13 overall.
Yeah. But as you hit, as he kind of hits you on that first strike, you kind of like faintly hear with that fist almost like the sound of like distant thunder. As he immediately goes in for another attack.
Oh, check this out. You guys are both radiant resistant right now because of the of Adam's aura. That's hilarious. I will shut the aura down for this. So
I will swing again.
Dude, getting it done. Let's go.
Oh, he mad, man.
Oh, he mad, man.
Ooh. He mad.
19 points on the second swing.
You're big, not so nimble, are you?
Tarben just wipes a little blood, gives you that big toothy grin. Nope. Try this. I'm gonna try and shove him.
Oh, here we go.
What's the shove?
This is athletics versus athletics.
All right, I guess I'll lay down the line then.
Oof.
Oh, 36.
Oh boy.
Oh, it was almost a 20. It was almost a 20.
Oh. All right. Since you get the opportunity to do both, this is gonna be a big bear spear. So go ahead and roll the hit as well with it.
No, I'm just trying to get him out of the circle.
Oh. Once again, the big bear, you were able to dodge just enough to miss his shoulder, but still those paws get you as you tumble backward out of the ring. Reset. You have disadvantage.
Fair enough. Use your size against me makes sense.
As he squares up with you again and readies that punch.
You know, back at home in the Caliban Mountains, this is how we sized each other up.
And he's going to swing at you again.
I think it. Wait.
I think you did. Well, does he get the second swing, or do we reset, or?
No, he did. You shoved and then you swing. So, yeah, you'll have to hold this till your next turn.
So I only get to shove or two. I get one shove or two punches.
No, you can either each turn you can either choose to punch or shove. You get two.
He was giving
I think he's
to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's penalizing you for the nat one.
Okay, got it.
No, I'm not. You can either choose to shove or you can choose to punch, and you get two actions.
He gave you had him roll an unarmed strike with his shove after his shove, which I think was like your gift of like the bear spear is what you were saying, right?
Yeah. I think
Yeah,
that's
so
what was
because he
confusing.
shoved first and he would have just pushed him it would have just pushed him out. So
That's
Oh,
what's
you're
true.
trying to give
That's-
him his
Yeah.
swing. Okay.
yeah, I was just trying to get
that.
Yeah.
That was my second part of the swing.
Cool. Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. All right. But disadvantage.
Don't worry, you'll keep the 24.
Oof. I miss. Or maybe
Tighten
you
up that-
deflect on that first one. But I swing again. Oops, I did normal on accident. Let me roll again. Apologies. Take the lower. 18 misses.
Oh,
I look
Go
at
ahead.
Akiko, just start clacking my 10 gold.
roll your damage for that first strike. What is the tail of the tape here? You're 23 AC versus Big Bear is
21.
21.
We-
Oh,
so we
hold
would-
on. Hold on.
Because I don't have my shield.
we need to turn your shield off.
Yeah. So I would be a 21 as well.
what color shorts are
Indubitably.
you? What color
Yeah.
shorts are you? Black shorts or are you red shorts?
I was just watching. I was like, if he hits 21 or above, even if it marks it red, I was like, yeah, it's going to be a hit.
Awesome. Got it. I got it marked now.
Okay.
Even better. This is straight up. This is down to the fighter. I love it. All right. 16 points on to Mr. T, and from that thwop.
As that first hit connects, he drops back into his crease.
You know, when Slamia and Thermondra fight, it was the end of her. I'll tell you a secret about that.
As he's gonna swing again.
Oh, boy!
With the story,
Critical.
Describe the wrestling move that you use with this natural 20.
Tarben is here, and before you know it, he slides underneath your right-hand side and uses your arm that you've got out in front of you. You're on your left-hand side, and puts his hand, his paw behind your neck, slides the second one behind your other arm, and just straight up back bend suplex you into the ground.
Yes.
Oh, full Nelson suplex out of nowhere.
I'm just gonna kind of toss my book up and set it to the side.
I'm not reading this anymore anyway.
23 points on to Mr. Tien.
Wow.
Oof.
32 to 39. Tarben just edging out.
With a critical, Tien, you need to give me a dexterity saving throw. And this one is at disadvantage.
I'm bad at those.
Pop your wings out. Give yourself advantage at least.
He survives, though. He's
Yeah,
a
that's not
tumbler,
bad.
baby. He survives.
It's probably what happens is like he goes and slides, and then like as I start to slide out, the wings kind of pop out and like push against it and keep me in the circle. Ugh. You were saying?
Your swing.
I think with that, like as he's kind of like maybe gained like 5 feet of distance from you, you're gonna see him just like lift off with the wings for a second, and then he's just gonna dart down and try to like hit you with a punch right in the face.
Falco punch.
Basically, yeah. Oof. 17 misses.
You have. I will say you have inspo dice.
I do. But I'm not gonna use it.
Okay. Okay. Just a reminder.
I mean,
Yeah.
you use them. This is a
Use
freebie.
it.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna get a full set
Sure.
for this fight.
I'll use a D8.
All right,
hit.
D8 for Christian Burt.
The chat's like, use it for God's sake.
21 will hit then, yeah.
Yeah,
Perfect.
just
It was
enough.
AC. That gets it done. That gets it done.
Oh, wait, what? Oh, there it goes. Yep, 13. Not great, but you know. And then,
Better than 0.
yeah.
It's a big bear.
And then I think this time, like as he kind of like darts down and he connects. As he lands, you're gonna see him like kick towards the back of your knee to try and buckle you down. Oh, another one.
Oh, the 20's right
20.
there.
What?
Yeah, D6 just to get over the hump. It's just to
Oh,
connect.
use the 6.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
14. And then like as he connects on the back, you know, like, and you kind of land, he kind of is like standing there right, kind of almost like face to face, but you're kind of like in front of him, and he says, "You don't want to know the things we had to do when we were younger." And then he kind of like steps around you, but I'm willing to show you.
Before you get a chance to step around, Tarben is going to straight up try and headbutt you.
I love it.
he's gonna crit on that one too. Let's go.
Dude, you are rolling hot.
Oh. As you
Hot
try
damn.
and pull away, Tarben just reaches up and grabs your shoulder and drags you into the headbutt as he full sends it into your face.
I got bad news.
He doesn't crit on 19.
You don't crit on 19s. None of you are. You guys aren't champion fighters. You guys have it on your weapons.
Yep.
Oh.
I was just thinking that.
Yeah.
It's still a hit though.
Yeah.
Then we'll do normal damage on that one.
It's still
It's gonna be 18 instead of 25.
You're rolling better than me.
Unless you guys want to gentlemen's agree to both crit on 19s.
I mean, I'm fine the way we are right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Take the 18.
We're doing it.
All right.
Still might cheat, but you know.
Damn. Still got it.
As Tarben literally uses his shoulder and his face to drag it into yours.
Oh, it was
just
almost
connecting
max.
with that funk. As he pushes you back and squares up again. A little wobbly, but still focusing up on you.
When Thormonder won, I didn't hold it against her. It was the clan's choice to throw me out.
As he's going to swing in again. $24 to hit.
Oosh.
Oh, yeah. Where are we at? Where are we at with these points?
Gotta be getting close.
Marvin's at 77 and Christian's at 59.
Oof. Gotta make up some ground here. I need some 20s. Okay, I need some 20s. And as I kind of like stumble back.
Advantage card.
Yeah, I mean I could, but I'm thinking. No, he's just gonna like kind of smirk, I guess, at that. And like a little bit of a nod. Then you're gonna see him just kind of leap up, and with the momentum of his wings, he's just gonna full on like 2 legs up, try to kick you out of the ring, like spear you in the chest and kick you out of the ring as like a shoving attack. I think it's all athletics, yeah. Just, change things up, make it interesting. So
I like
I'll
it.
lay down the line here. Nat 20.
Oh, there it is, dude!
Let's go!
Oh, let's go!
I should have hit him.
Let's see if I can nat 20 to combat that. Yeah! The bear stands strong!
Rollies?
Freaking rollies.
Wow.
Adam, I'm set. Count it down.
Just a D20, right?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, roll.
Another 20! Holy shit. Okay. This will count as a big time spear, so drop critical damage and the push.
All right, I need
Poor
to
dragon.
do an unarmed strike on him, but I can do, if I just click it, I think I just do damage and then crit hit. There we go. 27.
Wow.
27 points with the
Nice.
comeback, yo.
Pulls into the lead at 86 out of 86.
Wow.
Look over at Bud and raise my eyebrows a little bit.
Did I say Tarp? I think I just get my words mixed up sometimes. I think it said Tia.
Do I have another attack then? Still my second one, or is that like my hit too? Right, that's the same as him, right? The spear and the attack.
Yep.
Okay, fair enough.
Ooh.
Disadvantage as you guys get reset.
Yeah. It's got a little more wobbly on the old Tarben bear. I'm gonna go in for the swing.
Wow, double 11.
Oh,
Coming in.
Wow.
Clobbering time.
Double 11s. Yeah, I did.
Oh, and
I definitely did
max
say Tarp.
damage
That's right.
on that. Tarben
Oh.
comes back, focuses in, tightens it up, and just comes in with that hard right paw.
Ooh, and with that, Christian, describe yourself getting busted open as you are bloodied.
Yeah, I think it's this is the losing punch, right?
No, it's not. You get bloodied before the bear does, because we're going to 126.
Yeah, I mean, do you? Is it like you're punching towards the face, right? Is that like?
Oh yeah, dude. I just straight up tightened it up and then came back around with the paw and hit you right in the jaw.
Oh yeah, then it's straight up like busted lip, like blood just starts kind of pouring out from his mouth as you just like rock him in the face, and he just kind of like steps back a little bit, dazed, and he just kind of like smears it off. Nice hit.
I still don't think you understand exactly what you're fighting for.
As he's gonna come in again with a second swing.
Damn. I don't think
Is
you've missed
that
a
also
punch.
supposed to be
A
disadvantage?
disadvantage.
The first one is a disadvantage.
No, they're
the second
both.
one.
No, they're both.
Oh, they're both a
Yeah,
disadvantage.
he had to roll both.
Round is at disadvantage.
Yeah.
Oh, the whole round.
My
is a
fighter had to
disadvantage.
roll both, and you did too.
I didn't want a disadvantage, so
I
you
can't
know.
roll any farther.
Yeah.
There it is.
Oh, there it is.
Oh man. Okay, what's our count, bud? What's our count?
97 for Tarben, 86 for Tian.
Holy
So you said
shit!
97, 86?
Oh wow!
Oh, we're getting there. We're getting there.
You know, as you like swing and he kind of like, you know, like darts past, he just kind of steps back. You think I don't know what we're fighting for? Funny. And then he's just gonna go, and then like as he goes to like feint, he's gonna feint like low, and then he's gonna try and swing high.
Man, I
at
need
you.
to throw up at the beginning of every session now. You guys are great. You guys got the total. You guys got the wheel of this. Like, I'm officially pro nausea.
Oh, Matt
Oh!
Advantage card, didn't you? I'm pretty sure you said advantage card.
no, I didn't.
Dexterity saving throw.
Olay!
Damn.
Holy shit.
My wallet wants Tarben to win, but my RP bones want Tian to win.
Oh, two.
Oh no, Tian! You roll out. Oh,
That's rough.
brutal. You still have your swing this turn, but you'll be disadvantaged next round.
That's number 2, isn't it?
No, that was his first one.
That's his first one? I thought the first one was in that one.
It was. That was his deck save that he just
That
did.
was my deck save.
Oh, okay, got it.
Say if I stay in or if I'm out for the next round. So, yeah, then he's just gonna kind of annoyed by the comment that Tarben made. He's gonna put a little bit more muster in this one. You're gonna see his eyes narrow.
Here's what I'm gonna do on this. Since you fell out on your own, it's just gonna take your punch, no disadvantage,
Okay.
and it's gonna
Yeah, fair
reset.
enough.
So then it doesn't penalize you for two punches on it.
Okay.
Right.
So then I
Just
will come
eats
back
his-
into the ring, and it will be Tarben's turn. Eat me.
As Tarben looks you in the eye, and you see those hands drop just for a second. He goes,
Wasn't about what we're fighting for. It's what about you're fighting for.
as he's coming in with that uppercut.
Oh, just
Oh, just hits.
Wow.
Oh.
Wow.
Just comes up from the bottom.
115.
Uh-oh.
Be faster.
He pulls.
Be faster.
He pulls back those hands and he leans that head in.
I know you're willing to give anything. But you have to understand why you're willing to give anything. And I can't help you find that. Only you can.
As he's gonna come in with one more swing. He's gonna try and haymaker you out. Oh! Big left paw coming over the top. You're gonna get advantage on your next swing.
No, he doesn't get advantage. You didn't
Yes,
roll.
he does. I went hard in the paint for a reason. I'm going over the top.
Nope.
It's okay. I'm gonna burn an advantage card. So
There you go. There you go. He gets it through advantage. We gotta play. We gotta play a fair fight here. We gotta do a fair fight. We can't taint. We can't taint it.
There's fantasy money on the line. This will be after us if we win this fight.
as you
Just in a
clock,
mystery bag.
yeah, as you clock T in, and then the second one misses. He just like stares at you beforehand. I'm not the only one that needs to figure that out, am I? And then he just like poignantly looks at Akiko. I'm not the only one here confused. In fact, I'm the only one that seems to know what I'm doing. Let's see if you do. And then this time he is that it's just going to be like lightning quick that the wings are going to rush forward and he's going to go at advantage and try to like surprise you. Oh, I'll hit, but
Yeah, you got a hit out of it.
Yeah.
yeah. 17.
Puts you
Not
at 103.
gonna be enough. And then yeah, I'm gonna
Could do it here.
It
and
could.
then I think yeah, I'm gonna just swing again. I mean, he's just at this point he's just angry and he's just trying to work it out. So he's just gonna swing again.
Oh my God! It went from the 20 to the 2.
Lucky,
Oh.
lucky roll.
Yeah, you can't.
Wait, hold on. No, you've already used a lucky.
Is there any way after him making that comment and us locking eyes, that I can toss him a lucky of my own?
Outside interference.
I know what he's
no.
fighting for. I picked the side that I did because not only does he listen, my boy needs a win. He's not trying to have this fight with Tarben. He's having this fight with me.
Damn.
But he knows he killed me, so he can't really have it with me.
Have you used the lucky yet, Tarben?
I have not used a lucky yet, but Kristen has used a lucky, an advantage, a 6, and an 8.
I think the lucky was from before. Like
The lucky-
No,
was
I cleared
technically from the-
everything. These are all new.
The luck was from the D100 from the
Oh yeah,
right.
he
Okay,
did.
so
Yeah,
yeah.
you
Oh
used that.
yeah. Okay, so then it is still, because I'm gonna go with what they have as theirs. So yeah, this is gonna be, you can burn your lucky, Mr. Christian.
Okay, so I can, which means that he'll have a lucky. Okay.
He also has a lucky to burn as well.
Yeah. Okay. It's like its own initiative. Okay.
Yeah,
I'll swing
it's like
again.
its own little capsulated deal.
I need to hit everything I can this round.
Just makes it.
Oh,
Can you hit the big bear out?
I don't know.
What do we need on this roll?
A
Not
lot.
bad.
Yeah.
That puts him at 120.
120. Oh
That puts
my
him at
God.
120.
Extra strike.
Oh shit. All right.
Oh, jeez!
I said you guys had your
Not
own
hearing
set of
any
cards.
Yep. Come on.
Yep.
What's he got?
Oh no! I got a D10.
Oh,
You got a D10.
I gotta use it.
Oh
Putting the whole deck down.
Oh, there it is!
There it is. There it is. Do you get the 5 points on this hit?
It doesn't matter what you roll. You got it.
Yeah.
I always say that, but there it is.
Wow. 136.
Tell me how you drop me to a knee, Christian.
Yeah, so it's like after he says that, and then he poignantly looks at Akiko, and then he turns, and at like blurring speed as the wings like shift forward, he's just gonna like quickly like punch you across the face and kind of daze you for a second, and then like I think as he goes for that second swing, it's a little bit high, but then there's this like force of like pressure that kind of lowers it just a little bit, where he kind of like clocks you on the side, kind of keeling you over a little bit, And then the last one is he's just gonna like look in and say, "You never burn everything at the beginning." And then he's just gonna like turn and roundhouse kick you like back, I think.
Tarben
just
taking
stands
it
there
to the
breathing.
face and just over to the side as he throws a hand up.
Ah, chores. Open old bear up, will you?
He'll walk over and he'll help pick you up.
As you pick him up, he wraps his arms around you, gives you a big old bear hug.
I don't think it was me you were fighting there.
No, I
should have a
can't hit a woman, can I?
no. You can't have a conversation. I'm gonna go on.
Conversations work both ways. As I
guys
tap him on the
both-
back, I'm gonna lay on hands.
Begin to feel the floorboards underneath you rattle as this inky black liquid seeps up from the floorboards and Malachar forms back behind you. Next round, shall we?
What?
What do you say? As he cracks his neck and looks over at you, Christian.
Save it for you to show up when I'm half beat already.
Not a problem. He takes one of those harpoons off of his back and drags it across his chest, cutting it open and spilling that black ichor out onto the ground, making himself bloodied.
Damn.
Sure. Why the hell not?
I just kind of look at Bud. We stopped this, right?
Do we? I don't.
You want to use weapons?
We
Anyone
have
go
to
in
stop
school?
this, right?
Is this a good idea now? As I peer out from over my book.
Are you really sure about that?
What? You wouldn't kill an ally, would you?
I certainly wouldn't revive an enemy.
Your choice.
Well, you've already made yours. And he'll pick up his anchor.
Oh.
I go help Tarben out of the ring, and like as I
I'm gonna help you like grab the other side. And
I look at Tarben and I'm like, should we stop this? Is this? I feel this is not good.
Let him have a moment. He needs this.
I'm gonna get
He's
my
already-
ass kicked.
It's already bested me.
I mean, okay. Well, we'll fix you up so you're ready to step in if things get a little hairy.
Sure.
Okay.
But I think this is more about what's between them and not what's going on with us.
Yeah. Doesn't make me any less uncomfortable of the situation, as I now I have my bow out, not drawn, but quickly ready, and I'm helping patch you up so that you're ready to spring back up if things look a little weird.
This is how warriors settle things when there's a disagreement.
Yeah, but that's amongst people that know each other. These two basically hate each other to the core.
Which is why they need to fight it out if we're gonna work together to save the world.
That's also really well worded. What is going on with everybody tonight?
Krak's like, another bag of stuff.
I like 2 bags of gold.
So Krak comes over and immediately starts casting Cure Wounds, and then also opens up his portal and starts feeding all these tiny healing potions into Tarben. That his little portal where he puts his armor is just like a junk drawer now. It's those little pixie fairies are just packed in there in every little crook and cranny.
So I'm Rocky on the ropes, and you're just feeding me Gatorade.
Yeah.
Got it. We'll figure out how much that heals me for later.
Yeah, I can do a bunch of Cure Wounds here.
Hey, Tian, you let us know if things are getting a little weird in there, right?
Oh, you'll know.
Okay.
He, in fact, will not let us know.
Tian, go ahead and set yourself to full health.
Oh, let's go.
All right, so Tarben, the first one is 36 hit points.
What?
Look, how much?
What?
What?
Yeah, I mean, he's like a god. I mean, I'm fight. You know what I mean? This isn't a fair fight, guys.
Yeah, but you have tools now.
I burned all my cards.
I was gonna say, what about his cards? Do his cards reset for this?
This actual combat now?
I mean,
We
you
are
let me know. I'll reset them if that's the way it
throwing
goes.
points.
No, it's fine.
out.
I think it's.
Oh, yeah,
I
it's-
mean,
All right, its own instance. Everything is reset.
There's another
this is
35.
pretty much anything goes fight. It sounds like everything's at the disposal. Although if I start casting spells, he's gonna start casting spells.
All right. Time to roll initiative. Let's see what you got.
Okay.
Little copper piece.
$21. Not great.
Advantage. Of course he's got advantage.
Hell yeah, he's got advantage. Any second thoughts?
No.
Good. He will swing with the anchor of the deep. Damn. Connecting with a 37. Ooh, you got a 1 on one of those dice, though.
Oh,
51 points, of which you will take 40 of.
Yeah.
Would it be helpful for me to keep track of numbers again?
I don't think it matters.
No, we're just gonna go. Like
yeah, you guys are just going.
we're just going. We're just going.
Out. Yeah,
Yeah, we're just going.
that's what I figured.
All right, and what we'll do just 2 swings each, back and forth, same way.
Sure.
Anchor the deep, swing again.
220s. Oh, God.
Oh my God, double 20s.
I mean, he gets advantage, you know? It's like he's just, you know, he's just good. Oh, look at all those high rolls, too.
Oh, the rolls. Oh.
97 points that all apply in the second swing.
Holy crap.
Let's see what you got.
He's just gonna kind of like take those two like massive hits, and he just kind of like, I mean, he gets knocked to the ground, and then he just kind of like gets himself like kind of righted back up, and then cracks his neck, kind of like takes a second. You see him actually like one of the blows like hit him like right in the shoulder, and you see him actually like pop his shoulder back into place for a second. Oh, my pleasure. Yeah, and I mean, I don't get natural advantage, but I'm gonna burn an advantage card on my first swing against him.
Smart
You got
move.
You goddamn.
Holy Avenger. Is this a legendary or mythic attack or a regular attack?
You hate him.
You hate him.
You don't need to burn the card. You can absolutely just use your
Oh, I
spite.
don't. Okay, so I
or
just
no,
get
no,
the-
I forgot. You're not Paladin. You're not Vengeance. So
Yeah.
it's just about your extra damage. So yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll burn an advantage card on
Yes.
the first one, and
Oh, the 18.
Oh!
So
Close.
close.
Dude, his dice are just rolling around that 20.
Oh. It's a good hit. It's a good hit.
yeah. There's a big part of me that wants to smite, but I'm not going to.
I mean, he's not holding anything back on you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You do
I-
think he's like scum of the earth.
I do.
I am canceling out resistances for the fight.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thanks.
2
You
points
have-
of damage apply.
Yeah, I was like, I have to, because it's like, it's going to be, you know, he's a god, basically, you know? So it's like, hey, what are you going to do? You know? It's like, what are you going to do? Hey, 50's not bad, right?
No, it's very respectable. More if you smite.
Yeah.
It's more than his first hit on you.
Yeah, true.
Eh?
I only get, I'm just going to do another, I'm just going to swing again. I'm going to smite on that one. Give me that 20 again, dude. It's always right there. It's
Unarmed
always
strike?
right there.
Oh,
I rolled it wrong. It doesn't matter though.
Okay,
I still
yeah.
rolled a 2.
Yeah.
I'm gonna burn a lucky because this isn't gonna last very long.
Do it.
I'm gonna burn a lucky and then I'll swing again. Oh, I can't, dude. I have been next to the 20 like every single roll. I just can't get it to go.
It's pretty good.
63. Yeah.
63 points of damage.
Bonus action, one of those potions, brother.
Just extra strike him now in the face before he gets a chance to swing on you again.
Yeah. You know, but it's you know what? I think it would be fitting because typically Tian would wait. Just it's the total opposite where he's so enraged by Malakar that in your fight he waited till the end to burn everything he could and told you that's the proper way in his mind to fight. And in this, it's the polar opposite where he throws out all of his training and he just blows everything at the beginning, which I think is an interesting kind of dichotomy of where his mind's at between the two.
Tian might be learning something here. We might be getting some good character development. Oh my God. Are you
So,
swinging on him again with an extra strike?
Yeah, absolutely.
Look, there it is, burnt.
There it is! Oh my God, it rocked! It went back and forth! There it is!
Lean with it. Rock with it.
Oh God!
Own it, baby. Own it.
Okay. Whew. Jesus. Finally.
Here comes the smite.
Yep.
I was gonna say, here comes that smite.
Here comes the smite. Absolutely.
121.
Wait, what? Oh, did the roll log do the thing?
What thing?
I don't see your damage.
Yeah.
I
just-
see it on
I didn't-
ours.
yeah,
It's not
I
on
didn't-
that one.
Yeah,
didn't
it's
get
not
a
on my
damage.
screen, on my personal
Yeah.
screen.
I can see it.
I see it.
Rob,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say, should I just do a regular smite? Because I assume like stunning and things like that's not gonna work on him, right? Because he's a baddie. He's a bad boy. He's a bad man.
Bad.
I'm sorry, the stunning what?
So I have staggering smite, which if they fail a save, they could be stunned. But I assume he can't be stunned because he's a bad boy.
It's
I'll
not in
I'll
this
just
either.
smite. Yeah. Okay.
We'll
I
go back
will.
to displaying the message immediately. Damn, I
Yep.
thought it was fixed.
Oh man, that's such a bummer.
It was for a second.
Yep.
And
I also
they
have
start
cast and then unholy creature damage. Is this the unholy creature damage? Or is this just the regular divine smite?
No, this is the unholy. Just
Yeah,
like
okay.
your.
And then this is at crit as well.
79. It's neck and neck now. Malakar bloodied from that crit. I almost had forgotten what it felt like. The same rage. Same rage before your mentor died. Unnecessarily. We could have worked together. Malakar will crit.
On 18. Oh god. Oh.
I'm just out.
Christian. What goes through your head in those moments before and going in unconscious?
I think it's him. There's a satisfaction in the damage that he's done to Malakar up until this point. But he knows he's extremely outmatched. But it's a point he's proving or trying to prove. I think not just to himself, but to his friends. And as he kind of raises that swing and kind of sees the trajectory and knows it's probably an end, I think there's some acceptance to it. As that anchor connects probably to the side of his face and just out.
Everything fades to black. there is a still darkness. Kind of cold that you've never felt before, Christian. It's an absence of everything. The oath that you swore, both to Ulrashan and to Marcos and the Wardens, gone. Any feeling or connection to anything exterior is absence. At first, it is unsettling, but there is also a calm that settles and comes from this, like you get when you clear out your to-do list or your calendar. There is nothing but the stillness and absence and darkness. I need you to roll a perception check.
$23. And just as the quiet and the darkness is there, it's that process you described. There's just one sound. It's this quiet sigh of relief, of release of burden.
The rest of you, it's as if time stops. You find yourself frozen, staring back at this scene. And you see Malachar reach down and grab Christian by the scruff of his armor and slowly raise up his unconscious and limp body. All the way back up to his feet. And you see his hand slide up and around his throat as he's hanging there about 6 inches off the ground. Christian, in this darkness, you take that long, deep breath. But your lungs, they fill with water. And you open up your eyes. And you see the only thing that isn't darkness is the bit of God rays that shine from up above. Out of the darkness, you see half man, half kraken, his lower body jet black as the ink that you saw him rise up from through the floorboards. As Malakar manifests in front of you in the darkness, anyone else? I'd give them the choice. But not you. I've made up my mind on you. You see, Christian, you think you know me. You think that you know everything about my world. But mark this day. For it is not your time to choose between the deep below and the shallow shores. You will learn to embrace this world like the rest of your friends have, for the good and the bad. And someday, maybe someday, you'll sit down and think where you were at on that table. But that day is not today. The rest of you see Malakar's hand wrapped around his throat. And just before you think the worst, he revives Christian as he exhales this water that comes up out of his lungs. And returns conscious back on the anomaly. Malakar picks up his anchor and slowly each step descends back into the boards and into the ocean below.
Like Christian stands there, kind of swaying a bit. Like puts his hand around his neck. And just kind of like looks down and picks up the hilt of his sword. He picks it up and he just kind of turns and he looks at everyone. I'm gonna go rest. Wake me if you need me.
I'd say you need it after that ass whipping I gave you. You see a wink and a nod.
I don't think he makes direct eye contact with anyone. Just kind of looks your direction. No smirk or smile.
Are you okay?
I'm here.
It almost looked like he was about to take you out. But then he brought you back to life? Is that what
He
happened?
never would have taken me out. That was never in the cards for him or I. He needs us. He needs you. Killing me would only prove my point.
So you're not friends now, but at least have a path forward?
It's the same path I was on. We have a job to do. I'm gonna do it.
Reach up and put my hand on Bud's shoulder.
Let the man rest.
He definitely earns it.
You ever actually want to have a conversation, Akiko? Set down the book and come find me. You've been hiding behind it long enough. And he starts to walk off. And he'll go to the same room that he was at, but there's no meditation. It's just he crumples onto whatever cot, rug, bed that's in that room, and he just lays there, exhausted.
Just gonna look over at Akiko. Tarben puts it as eloquently as he can.
You know, he whipped the shit out of me because of you.
I know. And you knew.
Yeah.
But you had fun doing it.
Yeah. All I ask is that when you're ready, just have an honest conversation with him. Don't hold back.
I'm not worried about having a conversation. I'm worried about him listening.
As Tarben points at his face, which is still bleeding to a certain degree.
I think I've paid for you to listen. He's ready. You just have to be ready to listen to him as well. There's two sides to every conversation.
Not in his case. He's been ignored by a lot.
Which is why he's so defensive. He needs to felt it. He needs to feel heard. Just like you do. Hey, it's like a truck. Do me a favor. He hasn't learned to put his ego aside yet. Maybe today was a chip in that. Put yours aside and just have a person-to-person conversation with him. So I don't have to take another ass whooping like I took today.
It cost me 10 gold. It's like jab you in the stomach.
Ah, you son of a bitch. You need to bear while he's down. Boy, your frog legs.
I'm gonna kind of nod my head, turn, snatch the bag out of Krak's hand that I know it's not cold. It's not full of any of it, but it's mine. I got it. All right. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take the 10 gold coins, shove it in the bag as well, and I'm gonna start just kind of walking down to the door. And I'm just gonna kind of stop at the door for a minute. And just take a look back, not necessarily at the group, but past it. Just envisioning what just happened and seeing him go through the exact same thing I had to watch Marcos go through. And it's just that same just anxiety build up as I turn back and push the door open. I'm not knocking. That's ridiculous. I'm gonna step into the room and just kind of, as he's laying there, just probably dead to everything. Not literally, of course. And I'm gonna toss the bag over at him and just kind of like throw it like quite literally on him.
Oh, what the?
Our winnings, good sir. That was quite a fight.
Now, you choose now to have this conversation.
Well, what are we gonna do? There's not really a lot going on out there. And you didn't exactly make it subtle.
All right, hold on. He's just gonna like press his hand like to his chest, and he's gonna lay on hands, give himself some hit points back, just so he like kind of like loses grip and patches himself up, and then he kind of like takes and he kind of like sits up in the cot or whatever, and then he takes like a stool and he like slides it over. Oh, have a seat.
I'm gonna grab it and sit. Not quite meeting his eye. Because I don't think we're ready for that yet.
I think we're both kind of staring at the floorboards, but like next to each other. Well, do you want to start?
You know, it's crazy, because the last time that we talked was right before we left Boghala. And you sat on the docks with me. And we talked about trust. And that we were all in the same fight together, no matter what.
I did. We did.
I never tried to hurt you.
Why him? Why did you choose to pick that spear up?
Same reason I took the fish. It was a tool. And I was scared. And again, although I was told to be cautious, I was also told it would help. Marcos told me that. So I made that choice again. I didn't hide it. You just weren't looking.
I think you hid it because you knew it was wrong. Or you knew how we would feel about it if we discussed it. But you made your choice regardless.
See, but you weren't there. I didn't have time for a discussion. We didn't have a sit down. Okay, we did have a sit down dinner before, but like I didn't know what was going to happen when we left the sit down dinner. So it was a lot. And I tried, but it was obvious. It was obvious to me. And he knows we don't trust him. We're not friends. We're not friends. And I knew it'd be a hard sell. And I know that you guys have pretty much had to put trust in a lot of my behaviors, choices, actions, pretty much all of them. But you know, at least I hope you know, I'd never do anything to hurt you guys. There's just too much on the line.
I'm a long way from who I was when I got here.
You and me both.
Companionship, friendship. I am great at many things, but that is something that's still new. Trust is earned.
Gained in drops, lost in buckets, I think we've said before.
Indeed.
I know. But I'm gonna prove this to you. I
was hurt. Akiko, I was hurt by that choice. After everything that happened and what Marcos did specifically for you. You of all people, I expected to be as far from him as possible. But through all this, now that you brought it up, those docks in Bog Hollow, I remember seeing you laying there, dead, and thinking to myself, he's so young to be dealing with any of this. All of this is thrust upon her, us. Are you confident in yourself?
God, no. What? What do you think got me here? But I'm confident in us. Because
Yes.
I'm not doing this alone. And I can't do this alone. And as much as it seems like it, if you really just look, I didn't make these choices alone either.
Yeah, Bud was with you. I would argue it's not my place as much as I try to know everything that goes on. I like to. It's important, especially when you're dealing with the stakes that we have. But to say that I should have been aware, that's not fair to me.
You're right.
And that's not fair to you. And I think there is some ownership that you need to take.
Jeez, Dad. Yes. You want to take my tomes away for a while? I don't...
No, ironically, that's the most you've studied since I met you. Look. I will fight this fight. That was never in doubt. But I've lost a lot. Of who I am, or think I am. So maybe my judgment's a bit off as well, and maybe I should have noticed a few more things. But we'll move forward to the deep below and beyond. We'll fight this Cinder Queen. And hopefully we succeed. But I'm not going to pretend to like the situation we're in.
I don't think anybody does. We're literally on a deep below ship that almost broke us.
That you summoned and have control over.
I mean, yes. Do you want to hold? Yes.
What I'm saying is that you need to be careful. There's ulterior motives everywhere.
Yeah. But I think you need to be a little less careful. I think we really just need to beat some ass.
Was that not enough?
Listen, brother, that was a rough one. I had a lot riding on this.
I'm not usually the one to be careful. Challenging gods and that.
I have watched you spend so much time meditating and training as I mimic his old where he tried long ago to teach me his meditation forms that did not work for me. You are always in control of everything, or used to be, and maybe that's the problem. You're not.
You're familiar with chaos. What do I do? What's your lesson for me?
Listen, that's what I did. Not everything's gonna work. You fail. That's what you do. You know what you do is you fail. In little ways, here and there, until you figure it out. Journals upon books, upon colleges and monasteries. I failed every one of them. Till I found you guys. Till I found us. Nothing I can tell you is going to help you. Not in the way that you think. Because that's what I learned, is there's no answer. No one's going to unlock that for you.
Little lessons along the way.
We always have balanced each other out, right?
That pendulum swings an awful lot.
And you even know how to take a joke or two.
I've told a couple on my day.
Oh. You should probably rest. I've come back from the brink of death once before, and man, it is... Listen. Just drink some water.
I'm actually good on water. I had a
You
lot.
know, that's fair. I'm gonna go read, I guess. As I just kind of awkwardly push the stool to the side to the door.
As you walk out the door, or you walk towards the door, he just says, "She'd be proud, you know. Your mother."
Yeah, let's hope she doesn't catch up to us. Because, well, motherly pride hits a lot harder than you do. As I just kind of walk out the door and close it.
Well, if you save the world, can't be that mad. As he just kind of like flops kind of back down slowly. Little lessons. Learn to fail. Oh, fuck. Or he drifts off to sleep.
Krak.
Yeah.
That searching you've been doing.
Now he's like got the book in one hand, like flipping through, another hand just like turning stuff over. It's full ADHD mode.
As you step across the main floor, that stickiness catches your foot.
Someone secreted.
And as you push down on that floorboard, it sinks. And there's two substances that are there that won't mix. Christian's blood and that ink from the deep below. Roll a 1d6 plus 1.
Yeah. Cool.
Lucky.
I mean, I'll use my innate luck. I don't care.
Absolutely. That's what these things are for.
Okay, better.
You pick up 4 vials. When you spin it, you look at it. On one side, it completely refracts and blocks out any light. And when you spin it, where you can see Christian's blood, it almost shimmers when the light catches it. Looking at these two very distinct properties swirl back and forth. Your mind lights up. Intelligence ability check.
Ooh, okay. Go to me, go to my thing. How do you do it just as a regular ability check?
You just hit the intelligence, right?
Oh, there it is. I gotta wait for the little finger to come up. We're gonna pop an advantage card.
You're good.
Oh, sorry. I already rolled it. You can roll it again.
Yeah. Go and roll the in this case, do your alchemy button.
Oh, okay. That's better.
Seeing these two substances like water and oil fight against each other for space. It makes you think, if there was some sort of multiplier, some way to expand this, two forces that seem to be fighting for the same space. There could be some real potential there. Roll your alchemy button again.
Oh, that 20. Let's go.
Roll it harder this time.
Oh, daddy. And then it clicks. You know just what this substance needs. As you rush back to your table and find the proper accelerants, making sure to double cross and check your notes so that you don't forget this recipe anytime soon. It's like a divine piece of inspiration. The perfect divine bomb. $10d10 radiant and 10d10 necrotic.
Skip a god bomb. That's so cool.
Krak is literally gonna be over Tian with a syringe like a little sister from Bioshock. This one's got a little atom left in him.
Just a little bit more of your blood. I just need a little bit more.
That bears the question though, which is interesting to me, is like what's going on with my blood that has
the hell are
these
you?
properties?
Well, also,
You know?
just remember, Krak overheard that somebody else in this party has some weird blood too. That might just also be a part of this little vial. Just wasn't given up today. It's not just Tian's blood he's going to go after.
You're a vampire goblin, and I love you for it.
I don't remember who had freaky blood.
I don't either.
I don't have any blood. It's just secretion. So it's definitely not me.
Malachar.
Just
Don't get away
secretion.
from it.
Malachar.
Malachar and your
he's
blood
the
are what's
anchor.
on the table.
Yeah.
Technically, really, because there is Big Bear blood there too. So there's 2 paladins. You can't.
Tarben has extra blood, so
How-
that's okay. You
how
can take them as blood.
How fitting is it that you can't get away from Tarben's blood? He's
It's just everywhere at this point.
I just like the I see it as like is you get the one substance, the like black inky, and then you got my blood on the left, and then right in the middle is just stuck as like Tarben's like just 2 forces, and it's just his blood's just there. That's the only thing keeping us
I'm here
separate.
to party blood.
Like, what is this doing here? Like,
10, 20 D10s. You get 20 D10 bomb. Good
Yeah,
God.
I'm making it right now.
interesting.
It's is an attack or save? It's part of the attack, right? Or how do you want to do that?
No, this is just boom.
Okay, no save.
Jeez.
No
Jeez.
save.
Divine bomb.
Next carpet bomb's gonna go crazy.
Yeah, we're gonna actually remove all the saves on yours.
Okay, it's 10 D10. You said
10 D10 necrotic and 10 D10 radiant.
Jesus,
Yeah, 20 d10 total. Woo.
that's crazy.
That's an average of 100, right?
Yeah,
100 points of damage. Good God.
unless
Use
they're
those when you need it,
unless they're
because I am not an unlimited resource for you to.
that's what you think.
No, he's milked me before. He can milk you too. So I mean-
Everybody can lose blood every day.
Episode 69.
Yeah.
Divine bloodsuck.
we're going joking.
Ugh.
All right, let's see what this looks like. Where is it? Where's my god bomb? I just built you. Where are you? There it is. Put it in
You
my
drop
inventory.
the files into the ocean.
Yeah. Nobody should have this power. Let's see if it works here.
Percy snatches it. I got it.
Yeah, y'all the suckers. I'm gonna sell this to the Cinder Queen. Go your mothers. Bye.
Dang crab.
Percy would sell out instantly.
100%.
He'd literally
looking out
walk
for
up
number
and put
one.
his hand straight up.
There you go.
Oh,
I know these guys want.
111 on the
111.
god bomb.
And that's with quite a bit of ones rolled.
Yeah,
Yay.
that's crazy.
55 radiant, 56 necrotic.
Why does he beat me?
Split right down the middle. 4 ones. Equal on both sides.
That's bananas.
Not so.
Oh, I don't want to do it again. Go away.
Yeah, it's for fun.
I wanted to.
Not
edit it
inside
more.
the enclosure, please.
Depth charge. That's a lot of fish. That's a lot of fish.
I don't even think I'm that hungry.
Farouk is
Well-
going to look down at Percy as they finish up the soup dumplings they tried to make for everybody. Well, buddy. Percy's on the edge. His little pudge is now a barrel as he's laid over. This is the best day of my life. He's just gonna fall on his back. Combat. Best meal ever. Gotta get used to this. And like Booger Dog, he's just gonna pass out, belly up. Just with his little lobster claws up. Just in bliss. Yeah, the claw just twitches a little bit. As you were saying, bud,
I was just saying that was not what I was thinking the journey was gonna go. You guys hashed it out? Feeling a little bit better? I look at
He's talking to
Akiko.
me?
Yeah.
He's talking to me? More or less.
How did he seem? Did he still seem like he was never going to talk to us ever again once this is done?
I mean, I don't think he's gonna fight us anymore.
That's a good start. Yeah, that's a good place to be.
I mean that literally. He might still yell at us, but we'll get there when we get there.
And that part's fine. It's just, I don't know, the way when I talked to him, it just felt like there was nothing to be even said. So I'm glad that whatever shook out is feeling like he's at least, I don't know, not understanding of this, but sees where we're coming from at least.
I think at some point or another, we've all just had to accept unimaginable things. And it doesn't make it hurt any less.
It really doesn't. When I saw Malakar put his hand around Christian's neck, all I could think of was Marcos.
Yeah, me too.
I did not like that feeling at all. And it almost made me just back out of this whole idea. But at the same time, I know what Farouk showed us. And this Cinder Queen wants to roast the whole world. So I guess we gotta swallow it and put it down. Thanks for talking to him.
I think we'll all be okay. Maybe not right now, but
There's one thing I have learned through this group is just a little bit of patience. Just a little bit. It goes a long way. And man, do I only have just a little bit. And so it can go a long way.
procrastination goes a long way too.
You watch his skin like ripple at the thought of procrastinating at anything. All right, well, I guess, how far down does the deep below go? Jesus Christ, we've been on this boat for forever.
As you feel the anomaly settle in.
Are you?
I didn't do anything. I'm like not even holding the staff. Like I get my hands above the.
Can we like look out the water and see, are we like at a spot?
I mean, I kind of thought Malakar would come and tell us before we hit something.
You guys look out and you see yourself settled in. Somewhere deep below in the ocean. You can see the ocean floor. And the anomaly nestled in. And off the side of another shelf, another trench of pure darkness. as you reach your pathway forward, as you guys are at the bottom of the deep below.
Is there like any life, or is it just ocean and seafloor?
There's so much darkness around you on your peripheral. It's hard to see.
I'm in like in my mind's eye, I'm envisioning like there is what looks like movement, but you can't really make out what it is. Or is it really just look like blackness?
Now, because you guys all have dark vision, there's just... The movement looks like the Predator.
Yeah. Okay, great. Love that. That makes me feel great.
Yeah,
Everything's
Shay.
fine.
Peak Subnautica.
Okay, well, we're here.
Malachar raises up from the floorboards.
We have passed through my domain. What lies on the other side is death itself. I will stare death in the eyes with you. But you have a choice to make. I have tried my best to explain to you that every resource on this planet is needed here and now. Yet you seem to believe that I am the reason that everything isn't at your fingertips. You all possess the keys to this castle. I'm done hearing you talk about whose side you're taking or who you trust more. Frankly, when this is all settled, we can afford to have that conversation. You can go back to hating me and the rest of my brethren, and I will be content to take your ire, because that will be one more day that we all exist. Now, we are on the other side. We don't have second chances left. We have to put everything on the line.
As he points out to the trench, as you guys feel the temperature rise, as you begin to see the lava bubbling up and through. Still far suppressed below all of this.
You all have a choice to make. And it is not mine to decide. If you want to do this, then quit being cowards and ask him to be here. I have not wavered. I have bled next to all of you. I would rather bleed and die next to Marcos than not open my eyes tomorrow. The question is, can you swallow your pride and ask him to fight by mine?
And with that, you all need to decide whether you're going to use a divine intervention now outside the deep below before you go into the crusts of Faltura. If you're going to ask Marcos to join you. And that's where we're going to pick up next session.
You son of a bitch!
Anybody? What?
Oh, what? Doctor. Looking at the card deck. Looking at the card deck. I know what we're sitting on.
She's coming back. It's okay. It's okay.
It's not a roll either. It's a use.
Yo.
It's a choice.
I'm gonna throw up in the corner.
There's no downside.
I mean,
Right? There's no downside.
we lose a
It's all
divine
good.
intervention.
Oh, jeez.
And don't forget, you got a juiced.
Oh, I know I got a juiced one still. That is not lost on me. I still have that, and I'm holding on to that for the perfect moment.
He's like, I got the arc left. I need this.
Yeah.
Is there more perfect than this?
Like, the stories.
Oh, dude, this has been
see, here's
one of
the
my
thing.
favorite
Here's the thing.
episodes we've had yet.
That was so good.
It was so
Here's the thing
good.
that's interesting though is like why would I use this now when I already reached out and he didn't answer?
Right.
You know?
Yeah. No. It like you're in
Like,
a weird spot. You're in
Just
a
bust
very-
through the door. Answer me, son.
For him to show up now after I reached out is like that does not help.
No, it's
But also maybe
this
it
is-
does, you know.
How
This
mad are
is
you gonna
him.
be if he
This
answers?
is replying.
this is
Rude.
this is
We just totally
Malachar.
undo our conversation.
It's Malachar opening the door.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
but
Oh my
you
God.
have to invoke it.
Yeah. I love how all this happened and I'm just passed out in the room.
You
just
were
like, I
up.
just
You're
got my
up.
ass
You
kicked.
got up from your nap and you're like, God, this
You heard
fucker's talking again.
You heard the boat you heard
Yeah.
the anomaly go.
I'm at the door, like leaning against it, like God, he never shuts up.
Oh my gosh. That was so good. That was well done. Well played. Good performance. Great to watch. I'm sorry I lost my money, but
dude, I need to, like I said, I'm
because we've had so many opportunities to spend gold.
yeah, no.
Truth.
I'm vomiting
Go to Merrowstrand.
pre-session
It'll
every
be fun.
time.
Look at this big city that we have not explored at all. We have not done any of the political stuff.
We actually
at
almost
all.
blew it up a couple times.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's gonna be so cool. There's all these different places and political things. It's like, nah.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. That's just not really what I was interested in. So just.
You guys remember Beach episode?
I wasn't a poli-sci major. I was a kick-ass major.
Instead, you got a janitor.
That's fitting. That's very fitting.
Lost samurai fairy warden.
Hey,
Fairy warden.
how dare you talk dirty about our Lord and Savior Dylan?
Uh,
Oh, it's fun. Oh, it's fun. Now, I mean, I don't know. It's like it still seems like a no-brainer, but man,
I can't wait to be an asshole with Christian if I do get conjured back up.
Oh,
yeah. Oh yeah. How aware would Marcos be, right? Like he's gonna be aware of all what's been going on.
I don't, dude. I have, man. Why did I choose to go down this path? There's so many things. It's just like, dude, Rob, you killed me when you were like, yeah, it's about what you're used to. Silence. No answers.
Oh,
that
You
was
just
good.
keep knocking on those doors that just.
I was like, oh.
yeah. At this
Like,
point, it's
in-
gotten
in-
bad. It's
In
gotten
Adam's
bad.
head, in Adam's head, I'm like, I feel bad because I'm like, I feel like I'm like really harping on this and it's like dragging, but I'm like, I just like the things that have happened, like nothing is like you know what I mean? Like it's like there hasn't been that moment
poor
of break.
roles have made Christian's life a living hell.
Yeah. Like Adam's like, God, I don't want to have to like, it kind of sucks to like, okay, well, he's still gonna be this way, guys, like sorry, like, but at the same time I'm like, I want to be, you know, truthful to like the roles and what's happening.
It came to a head finally tonight, and it played
That's what
out.
I found so ironic with you constantly just being like, you gotta get it together. Like, you are literally in pieces. Like,
Yeah.
I think that was
Yeah.
honestly a really smart call of doing the spar match. I think that was like a perfect call. Like I don't even know if you knew that it was going to turn into like an actual like event thing.
No,
but
that was
I
actually a
think
spur of the moment thing. I hadn't planned that beforehand, but then after trying to invoke,
right.
you know, and like the taunting and stuff, and he's just pissed off, and he's like, okay, how do I
He knows the bear's always going for a fight, so
Yeah.
I
why
was like,
not?
I need to hit something and I need to be hit. Like he just
Yep.
needs to. I think honestly, it was partially like he just needs to feel something at that point because he's.
I'm Tyler Durden.
Can we get an entire wall of the Oscars over here for radio's RP during the spar
In fight?
match?
Mhm.
Oh yeah, that was my pocketed conversation. If I ran into Christian instead of Bud, that was basically my conversation with him. That it was
even better.
What
than
happened?
having
What
to win
happened?
like that though?
Yeah.
But I mean, he had it in him. He knew where Christian was. He understands warrior to warrior the conversations he's had. So it's one of those things where it's like he's gonna let his friend know what he's experienced so he can learn from it. Tarben is very much, you know, a sage of his own mind where he likes to spread that gospel.
I'm
No, it
going to
was-
say
it was
something
really cool.
publicly that I would normally tell you in private. You putting Hister Faust boots back on gave you your mojo back.
Yeah. That's why I've been enjoying my Monday nights. Let me tell you,
You put your
TDM
boots back on, and you stopped thinking about whether you should say it or not, and you just started saying it.
It's good
Yeah,
stuff.
that was sick.
Something
way-
about that character that just brings the best out in me.
As I was in that fight, I was like, "Fuck, man!" He's like, "Sorry," but he's like, "Man, he's saying all these good things." I'm like, "I gotta think of something good." I'm like, "Oh, here it comes again! Here it comes again! Here it comes again!"
No, I'm the face you're gonna punch. Gosh, no, that's not it.
No, and I really wanted to strategize how I said when I said it, and let me tell you, the dice told the tale in that last overhead swing, that last haymaker where you put him down. I mean,
that was
I was gonna give you advantage anyways, but you definitely took advantage of the fight, and you just did exactly what needed to be done.
And I appreciated, and I know that wasn't planned, and it kind of became this whole thing, but I also appreciated that everyone very knew what I was really fighting and who I was really fighting and what you know what I mean? Because it's like, I'm not going to go out there and be like, Akiko, fight me.
No, what was great too is when you knocked him out at the end. I don't know if you noticed, but he was between us. So you knocked him over and I was right on the other side of it. So as you knocked him down, I was literally standing right there.
That's the
Based
vision
off
you
the
see
map.
as the body falls.
where we sat on the map, it was a
catch
pretty
that.
perfect line of sight. I was
It
like,
was
oh,
so good.
that's pretty cool.
Oh,
I really
funny.
like that Tarben didn't use any cards because he was just treating it as clearly my friend is just going through stuff. I like that you didn't touch a card, honestly.
Yeah.
There's
Didn't
so
want
many
to.
chances, obviously you
Yeah.
could have, but it wouldn't have made sense. You weren't putting that much into the fight. Meanwhile, Tian's putting everything.
He knew what his boy needed, and he could be the bear that took the beating.
I will take a bare ass beat down for my boys.
Bear ass beat down.
I was surprised about Malphite showing up and wanting to spar. That was,
Dude, what
Yeah,
a
but that
great
was
twist
also
that
needed.
was.
That
It
was
was
also
good.
much needed.
If you,
if
I was
hadn't
like,
been
if you
knocked out
win,
cold-
I was like, if you win, I was like, 100%. He's gonna walk in.
Oh, yeah.
But I was like, oh man, I hope he wins. I hope he wins.
Yeah, I want. There was a scene that I had in my head of if I really thought about it, but it was such a big hit that knocked me out that I'm like, I don't even think he had a chance because there was something I wanted to say, but I was like, we'll see. But it worked out in a way where it was his Christian's point got across of he's holding me up. This is familiar. This is who we've sided with.
Right,
The same person that did this, right? And while he's holding my neck, I'm like, Adam was like, ain't none of these mother truckers gonna shoot this dude? What? No one's got my back right now.
He specified, and because I had the same issue. He specified time froze, right? And so I wasn't gonna jump in and be like, well, I'm gonna try to remember.
I prevented you from murking me so I could finish.
Yeah, exactly. I knew
Still
this
free
was
farms.
happening,
Yeah.
But I did want to make sure that I'm glad they're bringing it up now because I do want to make sure that it's known that Bud wasn't gonna stand there and let it happen.
yeah. No, I know.
Well, so he kept asking, hey, we're gonna stop this, right?
So here's the wild part. Had Christian dropped another crit and had been close,
Oh, he'd have been down, right?
no, I was gonna. Well, it would have been a much closer fight. But I was gonna send him the message. I was like, go for the kill.
Oh yes, yeah, right. I mean,
I was like,
story wise, that had also been a great moment.
I was like,
too.
yeah, exactly. I was like, oh man, I was like, if you get there, he would do it. So do it.
Yeah.
Don't.
You know what's weird is I do feel like that's where we would have probably stepped in.
Yeah.
Because we could letting you take that kill.
I would have stopped you guys. I would have let him do it.
Yeah.
I would have let
Oh
him
my
do it.
god.
It was gonna be either or, and I was gonna let the dice decide what it was gonna be.
Yeah. I mean, I went into that there's no way I win. This dude's a god. There's no way.
Yeah, you could have.
did-
You swing like it. You do more.
So much damage.
Yeah,
I mean, had you have smited on every swing, that
I
have been
can't,
a little.
right? We can't smite on every swing
that's
anymore.
right, that's right,
you know?
that's right.
So
He's
it's
got to wait. Yeah, you got to
so
play that
I
game.
do
You're
what I
like,
do, and it's I'm playing the game of trying to get that crit to
Right,
maximize
right.
damage, and it was
forgot about
it was just a surprising amount of oh god, he hits even more than I thought he did. I knew he hit a lot, but I was like maybe I knew it and just smite next round. But yeah, it worked out as it worked out, and it leads to some very interesting thing. And I think the Akiko conversation didn't go quite as I was expecting it to, but it was good. But there's
thought it was
still a
helpful.
whole lot of
Yeah.
this to work through, and I'm interested to see how things go. So it's been fun. But yeah, thank you guys for being on the emo long tea and train. I know it's a lot, so it's like
I wouldn't ride this ride if I didn't enjoy the absolute loving out of it. So thank you.
Truth.
also the blood. What the heck is that, Rob? Like, why is it divine blood? Like, what is it?
Who else here has the freaky blood?
I had to come up with something to reward Tim. Tim just got done with all of his emotional trauma, so like he's like, "Hey, I'm good. Like things in my life are working out. Like, like I've stabilized things from my past." So I'm like, man, I was like, I gotta find something for him to do here inside this. And I'm digging. I'm like, I know Tim's awesome, and we'll sit back and happily watch an episode of D&D. But I'm like, man, there's got to be something we can figure out. And I'm like, I'm gonna have him. It was like he was looking for shit to scoop up. Here's the first thing to scoop up. I was like, yin and yang. Here we go. We got the oil and water mixture right here.
That's what you get when you have a DM as a player. You just get to sit back and watch everybody have fun.
It's like Paladin's blood and a questionable god.
Just gonna start siphoning everybody's blood while you sleep. Mixing it together, see what it
I don't
does.
have any blood. I'm not blood. It's actually not blood. It's just
I secrete.
secretion.
Secretions. Yeah, I've already
You
done
just-
all your secretions.
That's a binding agent if I've ever heard one.
You just walk up at any point in time. Yeah.
That was
Good episode.
a fun episode. Yeah.
Now we're gonna go in. We're gonna go into the dungeon, the final dungeon. Go ahead and long rest your character sheet.
Nice.
Oh, yes.
Hell yeah.
This
I level up for beating Tarben, and then also basically beating Malakar. Like, let's be honest. Like,
Event.
You
And
know,
this
that does seem like a very poignant mark.
I didn't level up when I died.
Because you died.
Yeah. Die better.
Didn't emerge victorious.
Let's go ahead and level up to 15, shall we?
Wow.
Wow.
Like just Christian or the rest of us?
Oh,
Why would you
party.
yeah. Why would you-
Yeah.
We get it for
You're-
standing around.
You're
That's
gonna
terrifying.
you're gonna need it.
More.
You're gonna need
What
it.
he says.
You're gonna need it.
Checkbox for you, Dave.
This is
It's
the group trauma level. This is like the everyone's on edge, but like you're coming together. You're coming together.
Gotta really read over all the new toys we got too.
God, leveling up is so easy now.
It really is nice.
Okay, so then we put the number, the die. So if I'm a D8 on my hit points, I just put 8 in there, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Ooh, yeah. Look, with the 4.0, even the advancement is new. Improved elemental fury.
I gotta remember how to level up. Oh god.
Yeah, I know. How do you do that?
So you go to features.
Vengeance.
You go to features, and then you go to whatever at the very top of features is your classes,
Oh yeah.
your different classes and stuff. So then you can choose which class you want to level up.
Guys, for episode 69, I am 269.
Yo.
Nice.
The only thing I don't have proficiency in saving throws now is strength. It gave me wisdom and charisma saving throws for this level. That's crazy.
So, whenever I
Slippery
cast
mind.
a spell now, if it has a range of 10 feet or greater, it is now 300 feet.
What?
I'm sorry, what?
Say that again?
Yeah. Yeah, that if I have a range spell that is 10 feet or greater, it is now 300 feet due to improved elemental fury.
That's nuts, dude.
Holy crap.
8
Oh.
levels. What now?
This would have been nice to have in the fight. Once you reduced to 0 hit points and not killed outright, you dropped to 1 hit point instead, and you regain a number of hit points equal to 3 times your paladin level.
No.
I get 1 free death save, basically, like the orc thing.
Yeah, like my thing. I'm looking for it on my sheet, but it's so full right now. We have so many things.
Oh, my sneak attack has not been leveled up for a while.
Relentless endurance is what you're looking for.
Oh no, really?
Yeah, it's 66, and I should have had 76 on the last one. But
Yeah, you should have. Because I'm at 8 now.
because it keeps every time I get to that final step, it tells me no. Because we haven't built my character from beginning again yet since we switched.
I haven't
over.
either.
It gives me an error every time I try and level it
there's
up.
something broken in yours. Damn.
Yeah. So I will. Maybe I can take sneak attack off and put it back on.
If you tried turning it off and then back on again.
Or let's go edit.
I like that I have slippery lips now. I mean, slippery mind.
Slippery lips. Ooh. Damage. Effect.
Them old man slippery lips. Hey, get over here.
Oh, here we go. I can just manually change it. It's fine.
Yep, y'all stay warm. It's going to be a super cold week out there for everybody. So survive the polar vortex, y'all. Keep warm. Stoke the fire. Make some cookies.
Yeah.
Some cookies.
Don't get too cold.
Hell yeah.
Hey, I had my snow today, all right? We survived. I'm out.
And play some Dur and Dur. We'll see you guys next week.
Love
Love y'all. Bye-bye.